Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's update our view on euro currency. So today is a payrolls report. All eyes will be on the numbers. Now let's see what will happen, because ADP actually recently has shown really very small numbers, so around 65,000. So in recent few years, the correlation between the ADP and non-farm payrolls report has dropped significantly. Still, big drop in the numbers of the ADPs also might be the important sign. On the technical side, actually we talked about this 1250 area and said let's keep an eye on, maybe here we will get nicely looking bullish setups around this area. So nominally market tested this area, but that's the performance that we see here. It's of course is not related to the daily chart. This is performance on intraday charts. So that's why the reaction on the 12, even 1250, I think this still stands ahead, and probably we could return back to the subject on the next week. Why this area in general also interesting, not just because of the daily oversold and 1250 support, but also take a look here. We have the previous top right there, and if I will contract chart even more, you can see that here we'll have also another spike. So 1250, 12 even, it's also will be important former tops, and it's providing additional support. So reaction to the upside here seems absolutely normal and natural. So what particular patterns we could consider today? First of all, on the fall time frame chart, let's take a look. This is our hand shoulders. The major question with this hand shoulders, what currently is going on here? So should we treat this action as a shoulder with this sloped line, or the shoulder is yet to be formed? So with this further upward continuation, some deeper retracement. That's the major riddle. And it's especially seems important on a dollar index. So taking a look at the dollar index, you could see that here's, since this is different, it's not as significant compared to the euro. It's more easy to recognize the hand shoulders on the fall time frame chart of the dollar index. It looks more natural than on the euro, because on the euro we do not have this kind of the sharp jump. It's a really very gradual and slow. Let's just take a look on the difference of the picture. So here it's not as impressive shape. And that's the question that currently stands on the table. So the answer will be, based on this performance, is how far it could reach. Because here, as you can see, it's a bit, well, too small performance compared to the left arm, and too significant slope of the line. That's why we were treating this as the triangle previously. Here's might be different story, so keep an eye on what will happen. If market will accelerate further, right to this area, it might be the appearing of the right arm. So that's what we need to keep an eye on this. Meantime, for today's session, it actually doesn't matter too much. It's because we are focused particularly on this reaction that we have on the bottom. And that's probably the setup that we could try to trade today. So let's take a look. On the hourly chart, recently we talked about the ABCD target, COP. We talked about the butterfly target. Here is 1.7 extension, right? And take a look here. Market could form really nicely looking minor, small reverse head and shoulders pattern, suggesting pullback at least to this area, or maybe more extended pullback if there, as we said, this will be right arm in place. But for now, it seems that the 1370, 1380 area in circumference is the natural target for this pattern. So if you like it, you would like to try to trade it, so just keep an eye on this shape. Once market starts forming right arm somewhere around 13.1295 at this bottom, you could consider taking a long position with the stops below these lows. So risk will be around 30 pips as usual on the hourly chart. Potential this upward action will be really nice. So almost 100 points, 100 pips to the upside. So risk reward is okay. That's the one of the scenarios that we could consider. And the second one actually stands on the Great British Pound. The double repo pattern has been confirmed. So you can see after this thrust, we have close below 3x3, close above, taken out with the top. Yesterday I already explained why this is really important, just because it was also the Washington range of the very important top on the big time frames. Market dropped, close below 3x3, that is confirmation bar. Now market is forming the minor pullback here, back in the body of the double repo. The major thing that you have to keep an eye on is on the depth of this retracement. It should not be too strong, because this is a reversal pattern, and by the nature of the double repo, this has to be the capitulation of the bulls. So when the bulls has failed to push price for the top, bears taking control and destroy on this wave of all the positions of the bulls. That's why here deep retracement is not natural. In fact, by the Napoli framework, the 33.73, it's actually 618 level, it will be an invalidation point for this pattern, so market should not close above it. It could flirt here, could even show this retracement to this level, but naturally it should stand lower. It will be just perfect if you will see a kind of the forming some kind of the minor consolidation here, so something like this. If it will be in some minor flag or something here, it's really tight, that will be just perfect performance, or pennant or something. So but as I said, it moving right up to the 33.70, it will not break the pattern yet. So that's the second pattern that you could keep an eye on. So if you'd like to take the short position on the Great British Pound by some reasons, that's also could help you to make the decision and make easier the process of the entry on Great British Pound as well. So that's all that we have here on Forex market for today. Let's see what will happen. It's actually particularly interesting what the numbers we will get today on the payrolls report.